my brake lights. Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past life. Focus on my brake lights.
All right, y'all. Hello. How are you guys doing? We're doing great. We're doing wonderful.
Yes.
And you can see how
We're
wonderful
vibrant.
we are doing through our clothing today.
Vibrant.
Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all, we have a show for you guys. We want you guys to stay tuned with us until the end. But for those of you who perhaps are asking yourself, who are these ladies? OMG, why are they dressing like that? Well, listen, let us introduce ourselves first of all, right? My name is Nori.
And I'm Francisca.
And Anjali.
Yes, and you are definitely listening to Breaking the Silence. So we're going to be discussing a few topics today. We have our question of the day, as we always do. But before we get to the question of the day, we're going to be talking about Gaudy Glam.
That's not why
Gaudy
we're
Glam.
dressed like
This is exactly why
Gaudy
we're
Glam.
dressed like that. Daring to dazzle. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh my goodness, that is too loud. Like, what is going on? But you know what? It also makes a big statement. And we're going to get into that a little bit more later on in the show. And we're also going to be talking about conflict to connection. Now, this topic here, oh my goodness, don't get me started, all right? Let me just pump the brakes right here, right now, because once I get started, listen, I'm just gonna keep going until the end, all right? So stay tuned for this topic as well. But I wanna show you guys our question of the day. Y'all ready for it? Okay, so our question of the day is, how do you handle situations when your integrity is tested? Oh my goodness, this is a great question, y'all. This is a great question. I definitely want to hear from you guys, but not now. So hold your answers to later on in the show. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you got to say about this. Let us know your opinion, your train of thought, how you feel about this question. We do have our QR code that you can be able to scan. It is going to take you to our Instagram page where you can leave us your comment. But for those of you who are listening to us on the radio, you can type in Breaking the Silence _talk show, and that will take you to our Instagram page. We're also going to be watching some viral hacks. Maybe some things that you probably already apply in your life, some things that you're going to probably like, good idea, I never tried that. Let me implement that. That will make life a whole lot easier. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, all right? But we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
One in 3 adults has prediabetes. This puts them at increased risk for type 2 diabetes, heart attack, and kidney disease. The good news? Prediabetes can be reversed. Follow along with this 1-minute risk test to learn your risk for prediabetes. Are you over 40? That's 1 point. Over 50? That's another. Over 60? Add 1 more. If you're a man, give yourself a point. Family history of diabetes? Add a point. Have high blood pressure? Add another. Not physically active? That's a point. Are you slightly overweight? That's 1 point. Pretty overweight? That's 2. Very overweight? That's 3. A score of 5 or more means you likely have prediabetes, so talk with your doctor. Learn how you can change the outcome at doihaveprediabetes.org.
The Universal Church Online is here for you.
You can find us now at our new URL, universalusa.org. New name, same website, and the same faith to encourage and build you up. For those who want to securely sow their seed online, find our Secure Give tab on the homepage. And for those who want to visit a Universal Church in person for powerful messages and prayers to change your life, click on our Location tab to find a Universal Church anywhere in the country. If you need online counseling, trained pastors will always be a click away to offer free counseling for any spiritual needs you may have. Our site also contains a variety of Universal Church blogs, the Chain of Prayer information, Unisocial Outreach news, and our ULFN TV channel live stream and schedule, which airs 24 hours a day. Visit us now at universalusa.org.
You are watching Breaking the Silence. So we are back here on Breaking the Silence, and today we are going to be embracing gaudy fashion. You know, a lot of times people might look at it and say, oh my goodness, what is this? What is going on? You know, people would normally have maybe like negative comments about it, but you know what? Let's look at it on the bright side, literally. I mean, the way I'm dressed, I'm just like really bright right about now. But you know what? It also speaks about, you know, how you're feeling, self-expression. A lot of people do express themselves by the way they're dressing, by what they put on. So it doesn't necessarily need to be like, oh my goodness, she looks horrible or whatever. Like, listen, a lot of times, and I want my co-hosts to chime in on this, and we see this a lot when it comes to, I want to say, you know, celebrities. Whenever there's like VMA awards or just like any big special event, they don't just go simple. Mm-hmm. A lot of them make like this big, impactful entry statement and whatnot. And I like it in a way because it's like, I mean, honestly speaking, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. You would not catch me in bright, bold colors like this. But you know what? At the same time, you have to look at it on the bright side. You can't just always be like this dull, person. You know, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling excited, if you want to make a statement or whatever, hey, go ahead, rock with it. You know, it's not about what you're wearing, it's how you're rocking it as well. I think that makes a whole lot of difference as well, because I've seen people, and I know people as well personally, that they're into fashion, they're into all of these great things. And I will look at them and I'll be like, girl, what are you wearing? But they know how to wear it. They know how to wear it and they look amazing. They look great. So when they walk into the room, when they step out into the scene, it's like, hey, I am here. I am making a statement. And listen, it would spark up conversations, even compliments as well. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's true. Fashion alone is a statement piece.
Yeah.
When you watch people walk down the runway with these outfits on, you're just like, how can they even be wearing those outfits? How can they walk out in public wearing those outfits? But it's just like some people can rock those things, whether it's bold colors, it's a lot of big jewelry, whether it's a statement piece, it's, you know, mix matching different patterns together, like what you're seeing there. It's not like if you just put that on somebody who is feeling insecure about themselves, it would not be portrayed the same way as like you're looking at it there. You would never imagine these pieces going together, but because she's there fierce, rocking it, it's like, it's beauty, right? It's not something that is just like, oh, that's too much, it's crazy. It's all about the way that you're able to wear them and put them together to make that statement piece. And that's why there's a lot of famous people that do that, because like they want the attention. Hey, look at me, look at what I'm wearing. These crazy long trains and these crazy dresses that they'd be wearing at these awards. But it is to get attention of
and it's a form of expression. As a form of expression, it's art in itself, right? And it's like saying, I have arrived. You have to look at me. I'm the center of attention right now. You know, I have arrived this red carpet. I'm owning this red carpet right now. So you have to look at me, whether that's a statement piece, a jewelry, or whether that's a very bold color, or maybe clashing patterns. Again, Nori and Francisco, you both said if there's confidence in there. If that person is, it might be something, you might even call it trashy, but it's not trashy in a way. But you may even look at yourself and say, I'm never ever gonna wear that. I'm not ever gonna find myself wearing that. But that person is working it. You know, that person is calling that attention. Then you appreciate the beauty in it and the boldness.
Like Lady Gaga right there. She was wearing a meat dress, y'all. She was wearing a meat dress and she rocked it.
Look at that.
Even her shoes. She had meat shoes as well. And she also had, I want to call, I guess maybe to kind of make it seem kind of like a hat, a small, it was like a piece of meat on there. Now, I know that all eyes were on her that day. Like that right there just, talk about speaking volumes. She definitely spoke volumes on that as well.
But I think that's how she broke out into the industry, was just being so crazy and wild. I know that when she first came out, I didn't really know her or her music, but I knew more of her, of these crazy outfits that she would wear on the red carpets. I was like, who is this lady and why is she dressing so bold like that? Like, it's crazy. Then of course I found out she was an artist and she had music and all that stuff. But I mean, that's another way of being able to catch the eye of people. And Cardi B is another one.
Yes. There you go.
Also dresses that way. Imagine how much that thing weighs.
Not only that, but just her grand entry as well. Just said like, hey, look, here I am. I have arrived, okay? Without her even having to say anything or open her mouth, just her whole entire outfit as well. That right there said, hey, listen, stop what y'all doing. Everybody stop taking pictures or whatever. Look, this is how you do it. Talk about Gaudy. You know, so that it is amazing. And just a fun fact. So the term Gaudy, for those of you who don't know, the term Gaudy comes from a Latin word, gaudeo, which means rejoice. I hope I pronounced that right. And while in French, it comes from the word gaudir, which means to enjoy. So it's always good to enjoy. Here we're always talking about, you know, life and just taking the time and just enjoy yourself, self-care, you know, take advantage of the great things in life, and, you know, be bold, step outside of your box, your comfort zone, and just live a little. Well, this is living.
I know, but as you were saying that, you're like, we tell you to step out of your box, to live your life, to wear bold colors, to be bold, to be fearless, and here we are on your TV most of the time wearing nudes and blacks on your screen. So maybe we also need to be a little bold in our own dress attire, just to kind of lighten things up. You know what I mean?
100%. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like you see people, not only models, but you see just, you know, your regular Jane Doe, John Doe, you know, they make their statements or they speak through the way they dress. And it might not be in a way that everyone else, just your regular Joe, would agree with or whatever, but it can also inspire. It can also say something without the person actually having to say a word, you know. I mean, I commend everybody who's bold enough to, you know, come out and really dress like that, because, I mean, listen, you are making a statement. You are making an impression, and that also brings confidence as well. So, you know, a person who's always regularly just dressing down or in black, like maybe a guilty is charged, you know, it doesn't hurt, you know, a little bit to just come out of your comfort zone. Like I feel kind of happy and jolly just by wearing these colors.
I mean, it's pretty bright.
I love your blouse, girl.
You cannot be. You gotta appreciate.
We gotta appreciate this day that we came out with
as
this.
Well. Yes, but I mean, you do have to be pretty confident to be walking around with these things, because it really does grab.
You know what I'm thinking about? Listen, on a side note, and kind of just to laugh around a little bit. Here goes bubblegum. This is Laffy Taffy, and this is like ketchup and mustard.
Laffy Taffy, I love it.
No, but it's not being afraid, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we tell, okay, use this, use that, okay, for dress code or whatever, but it's just whatever you're comfortable in. If you're comfortable in bright yellow, bright red, bright pink, go ahead. You are actually overcoming that fear that, okay, they might look at me in a way that, okay, that clothes or the patterns are not really matching. You look like crazy. You look like, you're out of the box, and you're out of the box because you're not in that same mold. But hey, it's you who's going to be wearing them. It's you who's going to be confident. It's you who's going to be comfortable. If you're comfortable in that, why would you care about what others would say, So again, that is going to be you. Sometimes there will be people that would have their opinions. They will always talk. People will always say anything, whether you dress down or you dress a little bit too much, there will always be comments. So just, be yourself, be authentic.
And there's a way to be able to wear these bold colors, these bold pieces. If maybe you are somebody who says, I want to wear these, but I just don't know how to make them match. I don't know how to put them together. You don't necessarily have to wear what Nori is wearing or what Angelia is wearing with big, bright colors. But you can wear black pants, a black top, but a statement piece.
There you go. Just exactly.
They have a big statement piece. And a lot of the times that's what fashion is about. It's like you have either one solid statement piece or there's one solid statement piece within the outfit that can really make the outfit.
Definitely. Girl, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to share also that it doesn't necessarily need to be on the clothing itself, but on the accessory pieces, just like we saw there as well. But the most important thing is that you feel comfortable with it. It makes you feel good. And you know what? Studies also report that women that actually go ahead, step out, and use these bold accessories, it makes them feel confident. It makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel bold as well. So, and that also can, it can help you as well to get out of your comfort zone. A lot of times whenever we're in a scene, amongst people or whatnot, you kind of tend to shy away or whatnot. Listen, don't shy away. Just come out of your comfort zone. You're gonna see that you're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it. It's going to make you feel powerful on so many levels. Like, I'm here, I got this, yes, I'm rocking it. And people are gonna love it. People are definitely going to love it. They're gonna love you because they're like, man, she was definitely courageous to step out of her comfort zone and come out like that. That means I can do it too. Like, girl, you inspired me.
If it's too crazy, love that crazy.
Love it, just a little.
Have a little bit of crazy, not too much. A little bit of crazy.
Just tuck it away for the times whenever you need to pull out.
There you go.
Right? But there was a survey in 2022 by the Fashion Institute that said 63% of women reported that bold accessories made them feel more confident in their style choices. So that shows right there that these bold pieces, these bold colors really do make you feel confident. Because you have to be confident to put that thing on and to rock it, because if you don't wear those things very often and you show up with that on, people are going to look at you. And if you're feeling already insecure and self-conscious, why are you going to it's like putting a bullet on top of your head to say hi, look at me. No, you have to have that confidence in you to be able to wear those kind of pieces.
There you go. So ladies, fellas, there you have it. All right. So if you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it. Trust me, it's definitely gonna change your whole vibe, how you're feeling and everything else. You'll be like, ooh, yes, this is what I'm talking. I have never felt like this before. I think I'm gonna keep this up. If you haven't tried it, try it. Trust me, you're definitely gonna feel good about it, all right? But we're gonna go on a quick break, and then when we do come back, we're going to be looking at some viral hacks that you're probably going to want to take note and also implement in your life as well. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Real women, real talk. Breaking the silence is where it all goes down. Let's connect and empower together.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
You can find Universal Church on the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Universal Online Radio, the app that revives your spirit, strengthens your faith, and inspires you every hour of the day. Enjoy uplifting songs and music that motivate you to be an overcomer right now.
Talking to the Lord, I don't think that I can face it. Never end.
Get inspired by real stories of faith.
I put God first because I know if I'm with Him, then He's always going to be with me no matter what.
Receive messages of faith, peace, and spiritual encouragement whenever you need it.
Let the way you treat others be your legacy.
Keep up with exclusive updates and news. Enjoy the deep conversations on Bishop Barra Joshua's Soul Food Podcast to nourish your soul.
Because no one is broken beyond repair before the Lord.
Discover insightful lessons to make the right decisions to improve your life. Download Universal Online Radio today and stay connected to the Word of God anytime, anywhere. Find the app on the Google Play and Apple App Store.
Breaking the silence. Laughs. Fun. Real women, real talk. Stay tuned.
We are back here on Breaking the Silence. And are you guys ready for some viral hacks?
I'm always ready for some
Let me
viral
tell you, I love these viral hacks
Yeah,
because
yeah.
let me tell you something. They are time saving. They help out a lot. Whenever you're in a rush, whenever you're in the go, it's just something that you can be able to do quickly, especially when it comes to cleaning and stuff. You know, when you're there like scrubbing and you're like, oh my goodness, my bag, but you still have to be there scrubbing and whatnot. These viral hacks can definitely save your life. So are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Are y'all ready for these hacks?
Ready.
All right, so come on, let's go with that first one. We want to show you this first viral hack.
A lot of people in the comments have been asking for a part 2 of me explaining the ingredients. What you need to do is add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, half a cup of detergent, 4 tablespoons of fabric softener, half a cup of water, soak the towel, wring it out, wrap it around the iron, start scrubbing, and the steam is what cleans the mattress from dirty to...
That is definitely something that people would love, especially if you have little ones or you have pets that sometimes get on the bed and you know they end up staining the bed and whatnot. You want to get rid of these lines. You've tried Clorox by itself, but it just made the situation worse and whatnot. This is a great thing to do to make your mattress look good as new. You're like, I have this mattress. I love this mattress. I had it for 20 years. It is great on my back. I want to keep this mattress. This is the way to go. Have you guys tried this before?
No, I cannot say that I have.
No.
Have you tried it?
I have not tried it, but I really love the results on it. So
I have to give it a try.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. All right.
Make sure you take the before and the after shots so that we can see.
Yeah, sure, 100%. Definitely. All right, let us go to our next viral hack. You ready? Let's watch it. Go. Microwave cleaning. Especially you who have kind of like the microwave up on top and you're not that tall like moi over here. You have to get a ladder or you have to get a chair in order to clean it, and you got to be in there like scrubbing and whatnot. Look, this is a great way to clean. That way you just have to just go like
go in there and just wipe it.
There you go, just wipe it away.
Especially if you have like food stuff that's stuck in there that's hard to clean.
Yeah.
You do that and then it's all gonna melt away.
There you go.
And
look at that.
You can just
I love that one.
I like that one.
And you know what? All these ingredients you normally have in the house. So you don't have to go back out and buy these products that might damage your microwave or whatever. You can use all these home ingredients that you have Put them together and voila, you got yourself a nice clean microwave that you didn't have to scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub. I like that one too. Did y'all like that one? Did y'all make a note of that? Make sure y'all do make a note of that.
Anything to make cleaning easier and quicker.
Yeah, 100%. Who wants to spend all day?
Work smart, not work
harder.
Ruin
There
your
you go.
nails, ruin your manicure. Like,
There
come
you
on
go,
now. You
girl.
can't be going spending money on a manicure and then
the next
fighting
day,
the
right?
spaghetti
You know what?
that's inside your microwave.
Francisca here is talking out of experience.
This
Show
is
your nails. Show your nails, Francisca. Show
These
your
nails don't
nails.
get messed up. I'm sorry. They don't get messed up. I pay good money so they stay like this.
All right. Let us go to our next cleaning hack. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, I've seen this before. I haven't tried, but
I've never seen. I don't think
the
I've
wax
seen that one
actually
before.
like help. Yeah.
Wow. So it takes
I
out like the
haven't tried it,
watermark
but-
and everything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is
That
good
one
to
is
know.
very interesting because sometimes you buy products, cleaning products or whatever, but you
And
still
leaves some
you can still
watermark,
see
yeah.
the watermarks on there. It doesn't make it like brand new, make it look
Yeah.
like brand new and stuff.
And
So-
that is incredibly frustrating when you have clean,
I
everything
know.
look good, and then you come
And
in
then
there
you
and
have
you have
that-
all these
yeah.
water spots.
It's so hard to get rid of those water
Yeah.
spots. It's very, very hard. So
It
I
is.
like that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll try
that's
that
I'm gonna
one.
try that one. I
right.
like it. All right, come on, let's go.
We are
Next
liking all the
viral
Definitely
cleaning
taking
hack.
notes.
Yeah, we're definitely liking them.
All right.
And I'm ready to
That one there is for bam, Francisca. Cause let me tell you,
Fryer
this
lovers.
girl is air fryer all the way.
Fryer everything.
Will never leave you. It will
Oh
never fail
my
you, and it will
goodness.
make you to be the best cook.
You see, let me
ever.
tell you, she would sell air fryers like.
Listen here, air fryer got me on the first time. I put in some frozen chicken breast, frozen chicken breast in the air fryer, and we all know the chicken breast can come out a little dry
Yeah.
and not good.
Yeah.
And if it's frozen, forget about
Right.
it. It's not even gonna be cooked all the way through.
It was good.
It was juicy. It was cooked perfectly.
Yeah.
How she's
It was
selling it?
just, and I was like, "You got me. You got me."
Oh my god! And
You got
ever
me for
since,
life.
y'all, she's just been an air fryer
So
person.
now I'm like, "What else could I air fry?"
But this is really
Bring it
good
to
though.
me.
You know why? Because I've seen a lot of people who they buy air fryers and because of leaving it soaking or they end up damaging the air fryer and then they have to throw it out and buy another one and whatnot. So this hack here is really good. So Francisca, you took a note of this one, girl?
Yeah.
I make sure
Take
mine's
notes.
clean
Soap
because
and
I
baking
need
soda.
it. It's well worth
It's used
the
every day,
investment.
right? Every single day.
So now you know how to clean it really good, efficient, and make it look like it's brand new. All right? So let's go. Do we have any more viral hacks? Yes, we do. Let us pull up the next one.
See,
Many times come on, I learned this lesson. You made me. You made me.
Who said that you need to spend so much money on cleaning products, okay? You probably have boxes and boxes of Brillo pads when it comes to cleaning your pots. But look at that eggshell.
repurposing it. It's funny. When I was first watching it, I did not read the bottom, and I was just like, okay, it's a video about how to be able to take the shell off a hard-boiled egg. I was just looking at the video, and then I was like, that is genius.
Look at that.
That is genius.
Especially a person who doesn't like to spend so much money and spend money on cleaning
And it
products.
works.
Look at that. You making your eggs in the morning or whatever, don't throw the shells out. Set them aside
blend
and look.
them
Voila.
and use them.
Voila. You can clean your
I
pots,
love
you can
that
clean your
idea.
pans, you can clean all these
Yeah,
good
your
things
stove,
and make it look
everything.
really nice.
Yeah, because
like
I
that
hate
one.
when you have pots and pans and it's all nasty at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't
Over
look right.
time,
so then
like
if you can clean
no
it
matter
and
how
make
much
it
you
look
scrub or how much product you put, like it just doesn't.
it's always there.
It's time to
forever. It
throw
shows the
away.
wear and tear of that pot.
All right, let us go to our next one.
Get another
Let's
one.
go and see that one.
Hey, dong, lang, lang, lang. Boom, da-doo, ba-doo-da-doo-day. Oh, life could be a dream if I can take you up to paradise above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, yes, life could be a dream if only all my precious plans would come true.
The scent, right? To make it to smell good.
You know what? Irish Spring smell is so strong and it lasts very, very long. This is something you definitely want to do and implement. You know what I used to do? I used to buy like those like Downy Pebbles or whatever and put them in like these little mesh bags and put them all over to kind of, you know,
Make it smell
make
good?
it smell and whatnot. But you know what? They're kind of pricey. But with this, like you can just shave it,
But not
and be
only
able to use
does
it.
your house smell good when
Yeah.
you use it, but it helps to keep flies
Nice.
away. And you know
That
those
is
pesky
great.
flies be coming around at the wrong
Yes.
time and be bothering you. Just put it on your trash can by your
That is
doors,
such a
like,
good
in your
idea.
house.
Voila.
Because sometimes
Yeah.
you get those flies and they just.
And sometimes you want to open your porch door and then you can't because the flies
The
are
flies are
waiting.
gonna come in. Yeah. So
So
They
that's
never
a good
seem to
way
find a way out. They find
Right,
a way
I
in, but then
know.
you find your way out,
Yeah.
please.
Shoot fly.
Here's some Irish Spring
Just
shavings
get
for
some
you.
Irish Spring and you'll be
Yeah,
good.
there you go. You can't go wrong with that
Smell
one.
good and keep them away.
And again, you're saving money. You're
Yeah.
not breaking the bank. You're not, you know. So this is good. I hope you guys are taking notes. Are you guys taking notes? You guys better be. I hope so. All right, let us go to our next one. Por favor. Next one, which is our last one.
Did you know if you grab some orange peels, put them in a jar, then fill it up with some vinegar, close it, give it a good shake, and place it somewhere dark for 2 weeks? After 2 weeks, grab a spray bottle and strain this orangey vinegar into it. Put the nozzle on. The peel's gonna infuse with the vinegar, creating this natural, upcycled, sweet-smelling cleaning spray. Use it on glass, countertops, stovetops, no problem. Toilets, sinks, literally everything, even floors. Look at that shine. Brings out the wood and wood. Orange peels produce this natural oil called D-limonene, which is actually used in a lot of cleaning products. The peels also have antibacterial properties, and when you combine that with the power of vinegar, you have yourself a magical cleaning spray. I don't know about you, but I'm done buying those products that contain toxic chemicals. I have a kid now. I'm a dad. So I'd rather use something natural like orange peels. Make my own spray.
Okay,
He's very
that's
excited.
it.
I'm sold.
That's it.
Yeah,
I am not spending money on cleaning supplies.
I am sold with
any
this one.
mode. Like, look at that. What in the? It's a multi-purpose cleaner. It is a multi-purpose
Antibacterial,
cleaner.
Sweet
Oh
smelling.
goodness,
But
yeah.
he lost me at 2 weeks.
Why? No, no,
Because
but it's
I
worth
ended up putting
it.
that thing up somewhere and I would
It's
forget
worth-
all
no, no,
about
no.
it. And then I'd be like, what is that smell?
5 years later.
But I find it and it is
For me, it's
totally
fine.
ruined and
If
moldy
anything
and
saves money,
disgusting.
There you go. I'm with Angelique.
Just make it for me and
100%.
bring me the bottle. I'll 100%
no,
use it.
you gotta
no
do
problem.
it yourself. I gotta do
Just
it myself.
make it for me. Thank you.
I like
You
this
gotta
one.
put a little work, just a little
I will
work
buy
in
the
it.
orange. I'll eat the orange while you make it.
see this?
I mean, it's a great deal. I keep
No.
my feet up and you can just
Right.
no.
not
Oh,
at
no.
all. But listen,
Oh,
you
no.
guys, these are great ways and great hacks for you to save money as well. So I hope you guys took some notes down, recorded it on your phone really quick, you know, and implement it, because let me tell you something. It's gonna save the money that's right here in your
Yes, for
pocket,
sure.
girl. And you can take that money. You can go do your nails. Like for instance, you can go do your hair. Go get a facial. Do something with it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed these viral hacks. All right. But we're gonna go into a break, and when we come back, we're gonna be discussing conflict to connection. Because I got beef with Francisca right about
She
now. So
always
we're
be
going
having
to resolve
beef.
this
There's disagreement.
once and for all when
I'll
we
be
get
the
back
referee.
from this break. All right?
Hold me back.
Don't go
Hold me back.
nowhere.
Stronger together. Breaking the Silence is your community for support and inspiration.
Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour. What do you think?
You got jokes. You're funny.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Breaking the Silence. Real women, real conversations, real time. Empowering, motivating, and inspiring you live throughout the week. But we know life gets busy, and you shouldn't have to miss a single moment. Check out watch.ulfn.org/breaking-the-silence. Your one-stop destination to catch up, rewatch, and relive your favorite episodes anytime. Unfiltered conversations, influential guests, life-changing moments. All just a click away. Why miss out when you can experience Breaking the Silence over and over again on your time? Start watching today.
LFN just got bigger. We've expanded our reach to bring you even more faith-filled content every single day. DirecTV, Channel 42, Dish, Channel 39, FiOS by Verizon, Channel 792, Frontier, Channel 726, New York, Antenna 42.1. More ways to connect. More reasons to watch. LFN bringing faith to every home.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
All right, we're back here on Breaking the Silence, and we're going to be discussing about conflict to connection. What do you do? How do you react whenever you encounter a conflict, a problem, something that gets you upset, that throws you off, and you're just like, do you huff and puff? Are you the type of person just to walk away and ignore? Are you the type of person that you just don't address it, you just leave it be, and whenever you walk past the person or remember that situation, you just get all stirred up again? How do you react to it? What do you do? Is it something that's an inconvenience for you? Or is it something that you look at as a stepping stone in order for you to be better, for you to bring out the better version of yourself? Ladies, I love this subject a lot because, from personal experience, I was that type of person that whenever I encountered a conflict or a situation, I would just be like, sorry, go away. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to discuss it. And I would just leave it at that. But the problem is when you leave problems unresolved, eventually it causes bigger problems, not only with the person, but within yourself. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think about that?
And even when we think about conflict, right? Mm-hmm. When conflict is mentioned in any relationships, we're just like, okay, it's a walking red flag. This relationship is not going to last, whether it's friendship or romantic relationship or family, you need to get out of it as soon as possible because there's conflicts going there. But actually, difference of opinions when you have that conflict, because imagine yourself just matching with everything that the person tells you, and the person just say yes, agree with you all the time. When do you find time or even that space to grow?
Yeah.
Or that space to, hey, you're wrong, but then this other person always agrees with you. So we need that disagreement. We need that conflict, difference of opinion,
Right.
so that we can grow and the other person as well grow, because we are also going to do the same to the other person. So I think, of course, you're not going to have conflict every single time. There are different conflicts that you can resolve in a healthy way, but there are also those that, yes, it's really a red flag. So I think it's not just once there's conflict, you just walk away, as you said, you just walk away and not resolve it and just, okay, I'm going to cut it off and then form another friendship or form another relationship with another person, because there would always be conflict. And eventually, actually, there's a research that's done that whenever there's a relationship, conflicts actually make that bond stronger. Because how else can you measure the bond if not because of the conflict or the problems that they have to go through? If everything is smooth sailing, everything is a bed of roses, how are you ever going to measure, how strong the bond is? You got to test it, right?
There you go.
got to test it. So,
girl, you just reminded me of someone in my life that we can never see eye to eye at all. Like, we will always agree to disagree, because our way of thinking, of processing things is just like this. Just complete opposites. But let me tell you something. I hold her close to me because she's always gonna let you know the real. She's always going to put the facts. She's gonna lay it down, whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not at the moment. She's like, that's a you problem, but this is what it is. And I like that because it helps me to stay in check. It helps me kind of like to analyze. Am I being over dramatic? Am I seeing things, in a different light, in a negative way? And it makes me question and kind of reconsider certain things. So, whenever you come across conflicts, whenever you come into a disagreement with someone, it's not necessarily always bad or always negative. There's always something good you can take out of a negative situation. Always. That's just my belief. I strongly believe that.
So, for me, in the past, conflict was always a negative thing. And it was always something about you have to win. Like, I'm gonna fight you tooth and nail until I win this battle. Basically, I'm gonna have the last word. You are not going to say the last word. I'm gonna have the last word. And so conflict to me was always a bad thing. It was always a problem that had to be resolved, but it was not about finding the solution. It was about winning the battle. And so I think over time, I've had to learn that that's not how you're supposed to communicate. That's not how you're supposed to resolve conflicts. So I kind of went to the two extremes, right? I either would scream and yell and fight you and like push your buttons to make you go even harder with me until I broke you, or I would just shut off and be like, I don't want, and I'm just being truthful because I'm just keeping it real, people. Keeping it real.
You just reminded me of a phrase that I used to say back in the days when I was growing up. Like, oh my goodness, homegirl is testing my gangster. Like, what is up? Oh my God, that just popped up in my head.
That's basically how I felt. And so now that I'm older, that I have matured, that I have grown, it's not the same. I don't feel the same way. Now I understand that conflict is a place where you can grow, and it's not a matter of who's going to win the battle. It's not a matter of who's going to scream louder. It's not going to be who can shove your perspective down the other person's throat. And it's not, I'm going to shut down and I'm going to remain quiet. I'm not going to say anything because you've upset me, and if I speak, I'm going to cut you with my tongue. No, instead now it's like, okay, we need to calm down. I need to see from that other person's perspective. They need to see from my perspective, but nothing's going to get resolved in the heat of the moment. And that's something that I think over time we tend to learn, and we have to grow and realize that conflict can be a really good thing because, like you said, it helps you to grow. So I'm just keeping it real about how I was before, because I know that there's a lot of people out there that struggle with the same thing.
You're saying that one word just popped up in my head: emotion. Because whenever you encounter a conflict, a situation or whatever, emotions is running crazy. It's running wild. If you don't know how to tame your emotions, let me tell you, you're heading down for disaster. You're heading down for disaster. So it's always good to be able to check yourself as well. To be able to kind of like take a step back, pump the brakes, analyze the bigger picture, and see, okay, you know what good can I come out of this? Because let me tell you something, whenever there's a problem in front of you, whenever you're facing a problem, a situation, it can be in your marriage, your relationship with your kids, at work or whatever, that problem is there. That's all you can see, of course. It's screaming at you in your face. But when you take that time to pump the brakes, to step back a bit and kind of like assess the entire, the situation, you have clarity. You're able to make decisions and react accordingly. That's not only going, that's going to help you. It's not going to jeopardize you. It's not going to jeopardize others as well. So emotions, I think that's something that is very important, especially when it comes to us women, because when it comes to women and emotions, oh my goodness, we're just like all over the place.
You don't want to speak out of a place of emotions because then you say things that you don't want to say, and you can't take your words back.
Of course, once it's out there,
it's out there,
can't take it back.
And you can't take it back. And I know a lot of the times people think that when they walk away from conflict or they walk away from a situation, that means that they're the weak ones. I know that's exactly how I used to think a long time ago, that if I walked away from the situation, then I gave that person power. But I've learned that that's not the case. Like, you hold your own power, because it's like, okay, you're not going to take me out of character. You're not going to put me in a place where I don't need to go because of your attitude, because of the things that you want to say right now. I'm going to hold my peace and I'm going to walk away because I know what I'm capable of saying in this moment. I know what I'm capable of doing in this moment, and that's not me, and I'm not going to allow you to take me there at all, period.
And when you're running high on emotions, you just want to be seen. It's me, it's me, it's me. You don't have the capacity or the thinking ability to put yourself in their shoes, in the other person's shoes. And when you do that, it opens up a different perspective, another different person. Why is she saying that? Why is he saying that? Is it because he or she wants to attack me, or he just wants to give me like a better version of myself for me to grow, because sometimes we think that when we have conflict that they're attacking us, right? Because right away you put in your defense mode and there's a fight or flight reaction from you. But when you empathize, where is this coming from? Let me put myself on the other person's shoes. Maybe it's really me. I need to look at myself, as you said, Nora. Maybe I need to really check myself that something is really wrong. But then when you just, no, it's me. I have to be seen. I have to be heard. Right now I'm in this emotional roller coaster that you just need to look at me, but when we do, because we're gonna need to have a solution, like how do we meet halfway? Because you cannot just be silent at all, like silent treatment, or we're gonna be just fighting to see who wins, as you said. But there's have to be you meet halfway. And how does that be? When you have a common ground, find a common ground between yourselves, between you and the partner, you or your friend, or you and a family member, or empathize, put yourself in the situation of the other person, and the same way the other person would put their situation in yourself, and then we're gonna see how it works out. You can't just leave it alone and just walk away and not resolve anything.
I love that you said that.
Really good, healthy relationships.
Yeah, I love that you said that, because a lot of times we forget along the way, as we're arguing or trying to get our point across or whatever, we kind of forget about the cause. And we just get so wrapped up into our emotions and how you made me feel, but this is what I understood, but you shouldn't have said it like this or whatnot. And we actually forget the cause. It's just put to the side, and at the end of the day, you don't resolve the actual problem. Sometimes we've spoken to people that they even forgot what they were really arguing about because they got so involved in their feelings.
Doesn't make sense anymore.
Listen, get out your feelings. It's not that serious, Get to the root of the cause.
And you bring up
because you start throwing out other things because you don't even remember what you're upset about. but you did this 2 years ago, but you did this 5 years ago. And they're like, what does that have anything to do with what?
Yes. Oh my
And then you're like,
goodness.
don't distract me right now because you know you were wrong 2 years ago.
Girl.
Yeah,
Francisca, you saying that here right now. You know, there's some people watching us right now, and if the shoe fits, wear it. You have this little black book that whenever someone does you wrong, you pull out that black book and you're like, listen, back in January 13, 2001, at 12:47 in the afternoon, we were
You did this,
on
this,
the
and
second
this.
floor. Like, you got every detail down.
That's
Like,
crazy.
what is the whole point of that? No, listen. Whenever you're facing a conflict, whenever you're facing a situation, y'all, just take a step back. That is the best thing that you can do. That way you can have clarity. That way you can have you can have a better picture. That way you can address things accordingly. So listen, ladies, fellas, all of you who are watching, I hope you guys were able to take something out of this. Francisca is here cracking up, and I'm assuming because a lot of things like she's relating to it, she's kind of like, and maybe some of you guys relate to it too. But I hope this was able to help some of you. We're gonna go into a break. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there where you are. We will be right back after this break.
The show isn't over yet. Don't change the channel. We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
The Universal Church is a place where help is offered to everyone based on the Word of God. You will feel burdened, anxious, tormented, discouraged. God has a way out for you. Visit your nearest location. Nevada, 2121E, Tropicana Avenue 1, Las Vegas, Nevada 89119. Tennessee, 4916 Nolensville Pike, Nashville, Tennessee 37211. New Jersey, 100 Clinton Avenue, Newark, New Jersey 07114. If these locations aren't close by, call 888-332-4141 for more information, or text us at 888-312-4141. Visit our website, www.ulfn.org/locations. The Universal Church, where a new life awaits you.
Y'all, we are back, and for those of you who missed the question of the day in the beginning of the show, I want to remind you guys of it. How do you handle situations when your integrity is tested? Oh my goodness. And we do have people who sent in their comments. We have our first one from Kimberly. She says, I try not to get too defensive. There's a reason why my integrity is under scrutiny. So I try to figure out that reason first. Girl, I like that. That is very, very good. I like that a lot, Kimberly.
All right, let's see the second one.
All right, let's go. Next one, por favor.
Go for it. Lovely. Depends on how much I care about the other person. If they're not worth it, neither is their opinion.
Point blank,
lovely.
period.
It's lovely.
Point blank,
It's lovely.
period.
Your comment
Yes.
is lovely.
Lovely,
I love
lovely.
All right,
Give
girl.
somebody.
All right,
Let's
lovely.
go, Angelique.
Okay, let's go to Moselle. It honestly feels like a slap in the face for me. My integrity is something I pride myself on, so I often lash out before I realize it.
Okay.
But it's good that you acknowledge that,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And hopefully you're working on it.
Definitely.
Moselle.
I used to be like that as well. Once
hey,
upon a
defense
time,
mode, right?
I was that person that hit first, asked questions later. That was once upon a time, y'all. Not anymore. Not anymore. What about
Good
y'all?
thing
What
that
about
we're
you?
not the same person that we used to be. Because I don't know if we'd be able to stand
Oh
here
my
together.
goodness. What about you, Francisca?
I mean, kind of like what one of the comments said. Like, if you don't mean anything to me, I'm not worried about it because I know who I am and I know what I stand for.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody who knows me, I'll be like, why are you saying that? When you know my character, you know who I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Angeline.
Yeah, just staying true to what you really believe in. You can't like change for the other people's opinions.
There you go. For me, it will be staying your ground and your values as well. That right there is very, very important. So thank you guys for sending in your comments. Those of you who didn't get a chance, you can continue sending in your comments. We definitely love to read it. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know I did. You know, during the break, me and Francisco, we hugged, we made up and everything.
Reconciled,
We're gonna go have a cup of coffee and whatnot. But that's all the time that we have for today, unfortunately. But ladies, fellas, keep the comments coming and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
What type of stuff is you on? Say I'm gone, so